ratioing how many people are there. You see, with AEW, a big problem with them is that they use a collective of the same people. Where in the past, like 2019, when they first started, you saw more wrestlers. If that makes sense. There's 180 signed people between the brands, between AEW and Ring of Honor. But on Dynamite, you maybe see the same collective of people. What, 20, 30? Out of 180? And then there are some that are exclusively to Ring of Honor, but really they're not. Johnny TV, who primarily wrestles in Ring of Honor, can go to Dynamite and compete there if he wanted. There's just no exclusivity. And that's why it feels like, oh my God, they need another champion. Why? There is another brand that sort of has a lot of champions as well, and that's NWA, because they have a lot of fucking champions. They can get away with that because these wrestlers go to their other territories and defend these champions. So they're kind of like in their own little house here. And once again, NWA is fairly good about distributing TV time. So sometimes you see a lot of the NWA Women's Television Champion as an example, and then for a couple of weeks you don't. But you see within AEW so much Hangman, so much Samoa Joe, so much of this, so much of that, and they're all champions. So you see the champions all the time. You don't see Cody Rhodes every week. Sometimes you do. Sometimes you get a couple of weeks of Cody, and then sometimes you don't. So it's like there's like a cool-off period. The tag team champions, the Wyatt Six, they weren't on. They had a backstage segment, but you didn't see the champions. You've seen them defending all the fucking time. Because that's what gives a title prestige. When Brock Lesnar was the WWE champion, it felt more prestigious because he felt final boss. You didn't see him all the time. I miss it. I miss it when the champion is not there all the time because the champions already proved themselves on being a champion. The focus of the weekly television shows should be for the challengers. At the end of the day, how do you fix it for AEW? Because this perception is not a good thing. Stop having random championship matches. Just stop. Other than maybe Workhorse or secondaries. But they have 5 secondary men champions. And one guy owns 3 of them. It's not a one-size-fit-all problem when it comes to the perception of the champions. Should you retire a couple of the champions so there's more scarcity? Maybe. Because once again, when AEW was at its most popular, they had